Cardboard Jesus, welcome. A little bit surprising to myself, but not really that surprising. Doing the 2020 Bowman draft. Now, normally we have been doing this as a half case, but no. Good deal on a box that fell off a truck that a guy found in the street and found me. So whatever, we're doing full case on this bad boy. So swing on over in this direction. 2020 Bowman draft. Full case, number 15, I believe, is the one we're doing. And let's get our team list together. All right, now, this is again. I'm gonna have to remember what I'm doing here because I have forgotten more about 2020 draft than I learned originally. So. Hey, 2020 draft, how you doing? I've missed you, my friend. I have missed you. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I mean, here it is. This is the elusive 2020 Bowman draft we frankly forgot existed. It's going to take me a second to remember how this breaks down. This is the one that we used to be able to figure out exactly where the autographs were, but let's just go with it a little bit here like this. Okay. So there's papers, there's refractors, there's chromes, there's inserts, and there's more papers. That's how this thing breaks down, I think. Papers, refractors. All refractors will be sleeved when it's all said and done. Twins Solaire. Start off there with a first Bowman autograph for him. Okay. I try and get my gut off this camera, so I quit bouncing around that. Well, I mean, Torkelson, I guess we should sleeve you. Well, I guess, I mean, yeah, well, I always sleeved and top loaded, so. Torque, you get your topple sleevel for anything for use. Looks like a gold and a sparkles floating back around here somewhere. Sparkles for Hernandez. And a gold autograph for the Diamondbacks. I can't. 3 out of 50. Vukovich. Vukovich. 3 out of 50. Gold autograph for the Diamondbacks. Purple Bryson Stott, 250 paper for the Phillies. Torkelson, glimpses of the greatness things. Let me grab some top loaders. Sky Blue Refractor, Powell for the Nationals. Torkelson in straight chrome with a, no, it's just a, with a piece of dirt on it, which immediately came off. So you got that going for you, Torkelson. What are you saying, Lee? Am I mishandling or improperly handling said inserts? Blue Spencer Strider autograph for the Braves. Justin with a little something, 75 out of 150. We're already, I mean, two numbereds, blue and a gold in the first box. Klein to $4.99 for the Royals. Sounds like we got some. You think not worth it? Okay. I just figure it like $1,000 for the Tigers. I, owe them a little something as maybe that's all it is. Nicholas 150 Marlins refractor. I have the stack of refractor stuff. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Do not like hearing these this storm stuff. Do not like hearing this storm stuff. And let's back my gut off a little bit again. Owen Casey, Padres. First Bowman and autographed. Let's move that out of the way. Well, mercifully no earthquakes here, Lee. So it will just be a normal Normal thing. Well, hassle refractor. I mean, I'm just going to get a sleeve anyway, but I'll take care of that. Yeah, and here the rain cometh. Hey, Joe Ryan. So let's hope we don't have any problems here. No whammies, no whammies. This is why we are doing everything pack by pack and box by box. On the terrible in case that we lose power of some kind. We'll be able to see that nothing has moved anywhere or done anything. Ooh, green autograph. Well, a whole sizer for the Rays of 250. Then a Will Klein for the Royals. I don't know. We're 73 out of 99. Green, 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 green. Yeah, and of course, Lee, like, I've needed new wiper blades for going on, like, 6 months. So I went to Costco because they are dirt cheap at Costco. If you ever need wiper blades, I mean, they're $10 at Costco. They're nothing. So they are sitting, the new ones are sitting in the trunk of my car, have not been put on. Because apparently I'm just lazy. Logan Allen to 99 for the Indians. Well, the AC I can't fix myself, but the wiper blades I could definitely put on if I wanted to. But that's the thing, it's like stupid hot when I come outside, and I don't want to like do it in the blazing heat. And the only time it's not hot is if it has rained ever so slightly, and if it's rained, then I can't do it because it's raining. Joey, how are you doing? Ed Howard, throw a thing on that. Well, Kerstead too, I guess, out of this. Joey, nice to see you. How are you? How you feeling? How you doing? How are things going with you? And Nicky G for the Pirates. Go ahead and throw you on one. Williams Rays refractor autograph. Nice little something for the Rays. Yeah, dude, Joey, the heat is not... It's not good, man. It's not good. Bowman to 499 for the Orioles. I mean, refractors, sure. I mean, you want the chromes done too. Green for the Reds. All right, I'll do the chromes too. All right, hang on. This one moves out of the way. Is he crushing that hard? Alright, let's do this next one. Yeah, man. And Joey, like my air is currently not working in my car, so I'm sweating Bojangles, man. I am sweating Bojangles every time I step out of the house. I know the pain. And Cubs, but it is Beasley. Yeah, that I had some guy give me a like a $1,500 estimate. Then I talked to somebody else. They wanted $750. So I am waiting to go to the people for the $750, but that's I can't do that until tomorrow or until Monday. It's a shite show. Gold paper for Hancock of the Mariners, 47 out of 50. Oh, dude, I cannot wait. I mean, I will probably like wear like a sweater in my car the day that it gets fixed, just so I can like turn it down to a level that is like uncomfortably cold. Torkelson insert, but we are saying not worth the top loader. I almost just thought about just getting, just buying a used car that just said that it had AC. And just set fire to mine to see what the insurance would give me for it. How you doing otherwise, Joe? Everything, how you feeling? Ooh, black autograph. I do like the black ones. I am a fan of those. And we got a Ramos for the Giants and an Ian Seymour Rays, 72 out of 75. Not quite the eBay 101. Black auto. Nice one for the Rays. A little fanciness for Alright, so so you need a nerve block for the you need two nerve blocks, but you're only being prescribed one, frankly. That guy for the Twins to 250. And dude, I mean that's the other thing too. I think that we forget about 2020 draft is the color so much better than 2021. Like, I mean, why the draft like just doesn't like insta-fill? You know, I don't know. Because I mean, the color, the players, like, is just infinitely better. Dominguez, sky blue for the Yankees. That's a nice one. Yeah, dude, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, I swear, like, both need hearing aids unless you're talking about them. You know, like, I mean, if you whisper, like, something about, like, my mother-in-law, she hears it. If you whisper something about my father-in-law, he hears it. But if you yell at him, like, you know, or if the mother-in-law yells at him, hey, take out the trash, he doesn't hear it, quote, 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 quote. 100%, Nick. 100%. Superfractor is still in play. Included in this. Which is why I almost think it's going to come out of like a draft or something. Because I want it to come out of 2021. Just because... I mean, just because we've done so much of it with no super. Purple Haskin. Orioles, so some right teams. Wrong nombres. Purple Orioles. But again, I mean, we're working on a 2 numbered, 1 unnumbered autograph situation out of draft. I mean, this is... I mean, if I get more draft, and it might even be hard to get, even with, you know, at the prices that I found it, you know, you got to remember, I mean, it is so much better quality-wise than 2021. Keith, $4.99, and I mean, the guys are just crushing right now. Powson and Zamora. Another insert for Torque. Well, I mean, he signed a lot of them, man. He signed a lot of them. It's hard to keep up with it all. Another Seymour Butts to 99 this time for the Rays. And, pure green. And see, it's an instinct just to show that last card. Okay, I'm not moving that back because I'm just knocking it down every freaking time. I need a bigger space. I need a bigger desk. Okay, this one will take us halfway through. Yeah, man. Joey, you should tell Tia that it would be good for her mother to go to the National as therapy for her kneecap. And then just drop her off at a, you know, at a booth, at a Topps booth somewhere, and let her just talk to people. That sounds excellent. I don't know. I mean, I'm eyeballing like next year. Well, Torkelson and paper just because I see it. You know, Atlantic City. I know more people that would go to Atlantic City, except for Lee. I know is not AC, but that sucks. But Pirates class of 2020 to 250 autograph. Carmen, that guy. See, the jersey one, I mean, to me is like kind of nice. Like it's the hotel, at least the one that's attached to the convention center, is like super easy to get into. It's a little bit smaller, and like there's like a ton of stuff that you can walk to. Like you can walk to the boardwalk from the show, just for something else to do, you know. But I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Blue paper for Corey Lee to 150 for the Astros. I don't know. I mean, as far as I've heard now, that it's kind of just like a back and forth between between AC and Chicago. Red's sky blue. I'm going to need some more sleeves. Yeah. Purple Dominguez to 250 for the Yankees. Nice, nice little bit of action there. Really, I mean, no need, you know, purple traditionally not sleeve, but whatever. Or top loaded, and a Infante for the Nationals. I mean, Joey, you know, come down for draft or something. You know, like, you know, so they come down when I could use a pack stack. Well, I mean, well, hell, I mean, everything I do is pack stacking. So, Ray at a $4.99. We'll have our own card show or something. Should be, I mean, by rights, should be a numbered autograph. To see here. Yeah, dude. I mean, we got freaking nature that's you know, that can get jiggy with some things. Like, you know, there's a contingent. I bet we could get Uncle Jesse to take like a couple of days off. Ooh, Blue Shimmer, it appears, autograph-wise. Maybe, perhaps, possibly, for Ian Bedell of the Cardinals to 150. Blue Shimmy Shimmy y'all. Yeah, keys, I mean, again, I am not a beach guy. But the keys don't even have beaches. Like, it's just like it's gross dirt and then water with no with no surf. Like, it's not, the keys aren't beaches as you would as one would consider them beaches. Perdomo to 250. Well, I mean, buddy, that's draft. I mean, it's half you know, half pitchers. I mean, 2022 or 2021 draft is going to be the same thing. It's going to be at least half pitchers. We got a gold floating back there. It's no, shouldn't be autographed, but at least a gold for somebody. We got a Norris. A nice one for the Rockies. Zach Veen, gold, 48. Sorry, 46. Out of 50 non-auto Rockies. I don't know. I mean, the keys are nothing but just like somewhere to drink, really. Somewhere to drink and eat. It's not like you don't go to the beach in the keys. But nice Veen. Very hard to hit. At least for me, he is. Very hard to hit. solid stuff here so far. Again, sticking with that 2 numbered autograph, 1 unnumbered autograph per box, which is huge, man. If you got teams in draft, huge, because you got a way better chance of getting that fanciness. Yes, congratulations, Frank, on the vein. On the V vein. Maybe that makes it to the Instagram. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens to see what makes it to the Insta tweet at this point. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it or not? Is it? It is. Reds autograph in blue. Joe Boyle. 122 out of 150. Going to Jade. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, I guess because it was 2021, Bowman came out, but really, there was no real reason for 2020 draft to slide off, except that it got like hyper expensive. Torkelson paper, just because I see it. I gotta say, I definitely think I prefer the BCW sleeves to the Ultra Pros. Bailey Horn to $4.99. They're basically exactly the same, except for some reason when I pull one sleeve out, I end up pulling like 3 out for the Ultra Pros than I do for the BCWs. No, Lee, it's my fat ass. I have like where the camera is like a stand that goes behind it, like down the backside of the table, and anytime my gut hits it, it shakes a little bit. So it's just my fat ass. Purple, who purple gonna go for? Hey, not autographs. Got bamboozled. They Luke Little to 250 for the Cubs. Again, there are no earthquakes in Florida. We have no fault lines here, so it's and a Daniel Cabrera Tigers refractor autograph, 10 out of 4.99 for the Tigres. Is it in fact Miguel's cousin? Hang on, that's weird. It's like maybe an extra card in that one. Like I'm getting so old at this point that I would in no way be surprised. You know, if you told me that it was his son, I'd be like, all right, that's pretty crazy, and I'm not surprised by it. Yeah, Dominguez refractor. We'll put a sleeve on that. Zach McCambly, Sparkles autograph for the Marlins to 71. And that is a 3 numbered autograph box, folks. Seminars, $4.99 for the Angels. Of course he is. He's going to be good, and then they're going to trade him away. So, yes, Sparkles for the Texas Rangers. Would not be surprised, Smokey Jenkins. We'll give him away for for a deep dish pizza from New York. And yes, I did say that correctly. We will trade him for a deep dish pizza from New York. Yeah, Kerstead refractor. And of course, top loaders. Yes, Smokey Jenkins. I'm saying that it's like this ridiculous. What like they're gonna do? Like they will trade him for something that is ridiculous. You know. A New York deep dish pizza, because it doesn't exist. It's something dumb. It's something stupid. They will, I mean, exactly like how they did Yelich. Torkelson and insert. I know we had Yelich, man. Believe me, I never forget a day that we had Yelich. Astros, Santos, purple refractor autograph to 250. Yes, yeah. Sorry, I should have made that. Man, that was too far, Smokey Jenkins. Sorry. I went too cerebral on that one. I mean, I personally don't think that we should trade for anybody that is less than 40 years old. Swaggerty, Pirates and Sky Blue. That's less than 40 years old and has no fewer than, let's say, $80 million on their contract. Torkelson paper because I see it. I'm wanting to see like a Bobby Bonilla type situation when we finally cut this center fielder that we are going to get. There will be a holiday based upon paying him money. Purple, Justin Lang to 250. And a Tank Hence for the Cardinals. All right, I will adjust as such, Smokey Jenkins. I will adjust as such. Keep things square for you. Evan Carter, $2.99 in paper for the Rangers. Hassel in refractor for the Padres. We'll go ahead and take care of that one. Einhorn. Yes. Everything that is good for the Marlins is who shall be given away. Everybody was good. Is that another black autograph? Athletics. Acre to 75. Bloomgren to $4.99 for the Rockies. Howard refractor for the Cubs. Throw a sleeve on that. Insert for the Dangler brothers. Brown Astros in the sky blue, and a Nicholas Marlins in a sparkles. I know, Smokey Jenkins. I'm like 22 beers down right now, I think. At least that. Maybe like 26. I haven't counted. Yeah, I have a beer for every good card. That's just what I do. Wade Boggs had no purpose. He was just being Wade Boggs. But I'm only drinking Michelob Ultras, to keep the keep the carb content down. So one of those equals like 16 of I gotta have 16 of those to equal one of the other ones. Or I don't even know how that works. I'm not trying. Blue Shimmer autograph, maybe? Perhaps. Oh, more Padres, but not the Padre we desire. The KC Kasese to 150. Yeah, local steel reserves. Because they make those. No, Hassle's who I want, buddy, but not who I am seeing as of right now. I mean, there's time. There's still a box and 2/3 to go through. And there's still the Superfractor to hit to give someone an insane amount of money. Oh, redemption! All right, Reds, hold your pie holes. Hold your pie holes, Reds. Class of 2020 for Van Eck of the Blue Jays. Dude, if you had 8 steals and were in fact walking, like, I mean, I would just be broadcasting that on World Star Hip Hop, on World Star, and just running behind you screaming World Star, and like, just because. McClanahan, orange paper for the Rays, 17 out of 25. Jade, I know. That's why as soon as I saw Class of 2020, I was like, nah, yeet. Just forget this mess now. Not to disparage the Blue Jays in any way. Congratulations, Blue Jays, on a nice card. But 'twas looking for the Hendrick. Franklin Sky Blue. No, dude. I mean, if you had 8 steel reserves, and no. See, that's the other thing. 100%, you would be walking after 8 steel reserves. You would have no idea where you were going. You would have no idea what you were doing. You would have no idea where you were headed. But you would in fact be walking. That is accurate. Torque refractor for the Tigers. Yeah, I mean, and I guess and a Cavalli Nationals refractor autograph. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would be moving. You would definitely be moving. Another 3 numbered card autograph box, man. St. Ides not as strong, man. Corbin Carroll to 250 paper. Right on, listen. I am with you, Jade. I am with you all the way. We got a blue Grayson Rodriguez refractor for the Orioles. All right, last one. Super, a red. Whatever, who cares? Let's just do this. Come on. Mic drop super. Let's do this. Mic drop super. Let's do it. Dude, there's like only a handful of base autographs in this thing. And is that another black? Or is that an insert? I think that's an insert. Yeah, that's... No, that... That's an insert. Almost got bamboozlified there. Gary Mitchell. Dude, I'm gonna be. I mean, that's what's gonna hit. It's gonna be a super insert, and I'm gonna be mad about it. I'm gonna be mad about it. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. That's 100% what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna be just foolish, like unnecessarily pissed about it. Logan Hoffman at $4.99 for the Pirates. Rushman in Sky Blue refractor. At this point, it doesn't matter. Auto, non-auto, makes no difference. Looks like a purple autograph, though, for somebody. And we've got the Ashby there. A relatively hard one for the Mets. Crow Armstrong, purple to 250. Have definitely struggled in finding him, so nice one for the Mets. For a while, I didn't think that card existed, honestly. I mean, any autograph of him at all. Hines to 150 for the Reds. Buddy, I can ask Frank if you are interested. Torkelson Chrome. What he may desire for it. Okay. All right, one more autograph. It doesn't, that doesn't change anything for his, moving forward potential. And Cubs refractor autograph. Jordan Nwogu. That's how we're going to end it. A lot of the right teams. A lot of wrong names. Britton, $4.99 for the Blue Jays. Orange. I mean, I get an orange refractor. at the very least, the Kerstad Chrome. I know, we hit Orioles with no Kerstad. We hit Cubs with no Howard. We danced around them, and then just didn't get them done. Rutherford. And Ethan Hankins, 14/25 for the Indians. Orange refractored. No, Jade, I got no more. They wouldn't sell me more draft this week. I bought the draft early, like Monday, and then I asked him again, like on Wednesday, if he would sell me more draft, and he said no. So I mean, I can probably buy more of it Monday, but they're, at least for me, they're being a little bit. Pissy on selling me off stuff. All right, let's take a look at autographs. Because believe me, I tried. I mean, I tried to buy more Sapphire, and they were like, nope, no more Sapphire this week for you. We got a Bobby Miller Dodgers, Hens Cardinals, Infante Nationals, Beasley Cubs, the Cassie Padres, Soler Twins. That's all of the unnumbered autographs. I mean, seriously, draft is loaded. This year's 2021 is pre-selling about $400 a box. John for jumbo. I think about $400 for jumbo. Jordan Cubs refractor. Armstrong purple for the Mets. Cavalli refractor for the Nationals. The class of 2020 Van Eck for the Blue Jays. The Cassie Sasasi blue shimmer for the Padres, the black acre for the Athletics, Santos purple for the Astros, McCambly Marlins to 71 sparkles, Cabrera to 499 refractor for the Tigers, Boyle's pure blue for the Reds, Bedell blue shimmer for the Cardinals, another class of 2020 for that guy Carmen of the Pirates. The Haskin purple for the Orioles. Seymour Butts, 75 for the Rays. Williams refractor for the Rays. Will Klein green for the Royals. Strider blue for the Braves. And the Vukovic gold for the Diamondbacks. Thank you, everybody, and I'll get this right to you.